Trust is built through authenticity. Here's the truth. People don't buy products, they buy trust. You could have the best thing since sliced bread. And the fastest way to build trust in this space is be real, be valuable, and be consistent. So many people miss this piece because when they first get a product, they're so excited that they just start slinging their links all over the place. People don't care about all the features inside of the product. They can Google that, for goodness sake. What they're really looking for is they want to see how this product is helping you. And that's where we get to telling our story. In the beginning, I was told just share your story. And you're like, what pieces, what parts? That's what hung me up so much. I thought I needed to be perfect. I needed the perfect logo. I needed a bunch of sales receipts. I needed success before people would take me seriously. But what I learned is none of that builds trust. None of it. You do. And today I'm going to walk you through how to do that. Let's take a step back for a minute. When I first started looking into digital marketing, I still had my job. My reasoning, my why at that time was I wanted to help my girls with their student loans. I have 2 daughters who have master's degrees and their loans were outrageous. So I hopped into something that I thought was going to be easy. That's what we all do. We look for the easy way out, don't we? It was an excellent program, but I wasn't putting forth the effort. So I found myself just copy and pasting and showing up online wondering why nobody would listen to me. What was happening was I was just falling into a sea of digital marketers and I wasn't letting them really know me and to see what I had to offer. But at that time, I didn't even know what that was. Fast forward, I had the shiny object syndrome and I hopped around to different courses and I've gotten the education. I was doing really well with that and I was starting to make some sales, but still I wasn't being my true authentic self. That is the fastest way to shoot yourself in the foot. We're doing this because we want financial freedom. We want freedom in general. And all I was doing was spinning my wheels. So I had a strong why, but I wasn't allowing people to connect with me because I wasn't sharing it. I was selling the airplane, not the vacation. I was giving them all the information they could just get from the next person or just look it up online. So that's the biggest thing that I've learned. People want to see you. Show them small wins. Be vulnerable. I know it's not always easy, but that is the way to make this work. They need to see something in you that they're going through. And if you can't connect with people, you're not going to be able to sell anything. But once you understand that magic, you can sell ice to Eskimos. You want them to look at your video and listen to you and sit back and say, oh, she sees me. Fast forward a little bit, I was laid off, so my whole why changed. It was no more of trying to help my kids. I had to help myself. In 2025, we need more than one income. So the bills were piling up. I would freak out every time I went to the grocery store. The economy's going up, everything is rising, and I wasn't making money. Yet I was still in this online space, spinning my wheels, looking busy, pretending I was doing something. That's not being authentic. So I started watching other people doing it, seeing them grow, sitting back thinking, wow. But here's the thing, people don't care about whatever happened to you back in 3rd grade. You have to learn how to take a piece of your story and tie it into your product and why you're doing it. And that was the hardest part for me. Showing up, giving tips and tricks and all that's great. But the fact of the matter is people can smell a pitch a mile away. If you show up only to sell, they're just going to scroll. Instead, focus on value first. You can share a quick tip, but share a tip that's gained you some traction. Like maybe you added a new freebie to your store and you got 3 people in there to grab it. Or maybe you got some comments on your video, whereas before you were getting ghosted. They're wins, my friend. Share them. If you're doing an affiliate product, 9 times out of 10, they're providing you with a freebie to share. Share it. You see, inside the Boss Suite, we have so many different trainings, mentorship. And with those, it gives you content. Share with people. Don't gatekeep that stuff. As you learn something, share it. People are not going to come across your page and buy from you just like that. It's not going to happen. So you need to warm them up. Give them that value. When they trust you with your free stuff, buying from you is going to start coming natural to them. And it doesn't have to be a hard sale. It's just the next step. But don't ghost them. It's your responsibility to back up what you're delivering. And again, when you have an affiliate program, you have a community. Inside that community is loaded with testimonials. You don't have to Make sales to prove to people that it works. And you don't have to brand someone else in doing it. You can simply say, there's a lady inside of my community who's been in this space for more than 2 years and never made a sale. She hopped into this opportunity and 1 week later, she's made her first sale already. Just something like that. You know what feels so good? It was the first time that someone messaged me saying that I made the transition for them so simple. That felt so good. And to me, that's more powerful than a sale, because that's the whole game here. Yeah, you want to make money. Yeah, you're learning different things, but the whole thing is to share it with others because you want other people to succeed too. You have to truly love what you're doing. It has to light you up, and you have to really, truly want to help people, not just get a sale and run. Another thing I've learned is to sit down at the beginning of the week and figure out your content. When you try to just grab your phone and hit record and not have a clue with what you're going to say, it's not going to land. You have to be intentional. Think about a theme, something that you want to share, something that helped you, share with somebody else because you know it's going to help them. So what I'm trying to convey to you is that we think we need to be flawless, to be trusted, but it's just the opposite. People trust real more than perfect. Don't be afraid to share a time when a messy post is better than your polished ones. Just don't wait until everything is perfect. Just show up as you are. You are enough. That's what makes you relatable. So my final thoughts here, other than you need to learn to share parts of your story so that you can start making connections with people. Because if you've gone through it, most likely someone out there has too. Authenticity is the foundation of everything in this space. Your realness is your advantage, and your story is your superpower. And your consistency, now that is your credibility. If you want people to trust you, you need to start being someone worth trusting. Be the person who shows up. Be that person who gives value. And share the story behind the product. Because at the end of the day, people don't buy the person with the loudest voice. They buy from the one they believe in. And you can be that voice. If any of this hit home, drop your biggest takeaway in the comments. And if you want deeper training and community support, that's exactly what we do inside of the Boss Suite. You'll learn how to build trust, authority, and income in a way that's real and sustainable. And on your way out, grab the freebie below.